Circular economy. We all know that we need it if we want to preserve our world. Nature is its model. Everyone knows the water cycle, but how can its principle be applied to business? In business, it's all about creating closed-loop systems for materials and products. The aim is to achieve closed material cycles that produce little or no waste. This means that starting materials should be 100% recyclable or reusable. One important area here is packaging, for beverages, for example. Many countries have already been using reusable packaging systems for decades, for example, for plastic bottles and beverage cans. Recycling always works well when the packaging is made of a single material. We need to see much more of this recycling in the future. To this end, the European Union has developed a strategy for the plastic sector and will soon issue a new packaging regulation. The goal? To avoid waste and reuse valuable raw materials. That, however, is usually not so easy, because unlike many beverage containers, almost all packaging for food or high-value goods today is made of composite materials. And it's often very expensive or impossible to break it down into its individual components and reuse them as raw materials. The industry therefore needs to adapt. What is required is packaging that protects the contents just as well as previous composite materials, but with a significantly higher proportion of recycled or reusable material. This also means less disposable and more reusable packaging. Where does TÜV SÜD fit in? That's easy. Its specialists test packaging, for example, to see whether a manufacturer's recycling claims really deliver on their promise. To this end, TÜV SÜD is constantly developing its laboratory methods, also with regard to the future EU packaging regulation. And in any case, TÜV SÜD has long been checking the quality and reliability of materials, products, and technical systems in the circular economy, whether for consumer or industrial goods. It can draw on around 20 testing and certification procedures available for all relevant processes. From testing the recyclability of materials and the quality of recyclates, to evaluation methods for quality-assured outputs and the calibration of measuring equipment. For us to survive, the circular economy must become the new normal. It's the only way products and raw materials can be used more sustainably in the long term. TÜV SÜD solutions are helping to achieve this.